Welcome to ashatech.com. We still have several examples to apply differentiation. In this particular discussion, we have an expression y equal to arc sine of 3 plus cos x divided by 5 plus 3 cos x. So they want us to find dy dx. So now our y is equal to arc sine of 3 plus 5 cos x divided by 5 plus 3 cos x. So what does this mean? It means sine y is equal to 3 plus 5 cos x divided by 5 plus 3 cos x. Now if I differentiate with respect to y, it means I will have sine y differentiated with respect to y. I will have cos y, then dy dx, which will equal to, now I need to use quotient rule. Quotient rule, this will be u is equal to 3 plus 5 cos x and v is equal to 5 plus 3 cos x. What is du dx? Du dx is equal to negative 5 sine x and dv dx is equal to negative 3 sine x. So we substitute in our equation, which is equal to v du dx minus u dv dx divided by v squared. Okay, so now cos y times dy dx will equal to, our v is 5 plus 3 cos x. We multiply by du dx, which is negative 5 sine x. Now minus u, which is 3 plus 5 cos x times dv dx, which is negative 3 sine x. Now divided by v squared, which is 5 plus 3 cos x, everything squared. Now we need to now simplify this expression. So we have cos y times dy dx, which will equal to, if I open brackets here, what will it be? This will be negative, this is negative, okay, 5 into, I multiply this into that will be 5 sine x, then plus 3 cos x, then minus, remember I have a negative here, so it will be plus this 3 sine, okay, I can also create a 3 here so that I have a sine x times 3, okay, then plus sine x times 5 cos x, so I will have 5 cos x sine x, okay, everything still divided by 5 plus 3 cos x squared. I still have to simplify the above expression. I can open the brackets. Okay, so remember, so sine here, this is 5 sine x plus 3 cos x sine x. Yes, so we simplify. So we have cos y times dy dx equal to, if I open brackets, this will be negative 25 sine x, then minus 15 cos x sine x, plus I also open here, this will be 9 sine x, then plus 10 cos x sine x. Now divided by 5 plus 3 cos x, everything squared. So cos y times dy dx will equal to, I carry out my algebra here, so add this and that, this will be negative 16 sine x plus this and that will go. So plus 0, everything divided by 5 plus 3 cos x, everything squared. We proceed. We need dy dx. So I make dy dx the subject so that it becomes negative 16 sine x divided by 5 plus 3 cos x, everything squared, times 1 out of cos y. So what is cos y? First of all, we know from the first identity of trigonometry, we know cos y is equal to 1 minus sine squared y, everything under root, just coming from the fact that sine squared y plus cos squared y is equal to 1. So I make cos y the subject of the formula and bring it in here. But what is first of all sine y? What is sine y? Our sine y is this expression which we have here, 3 plus 5 cos x, put it down here, 3 plus 5 cos x divided by 5 plus 3 cos. Okay, so what if we square it? Now if we square it, if we square so that we put it in this expression of cos y, then cos y will equal to 1 minus sine squared y. So I square this. This will be 3 plus 5 cos x divided by 5 plus 3 cos x, everything squared. And it is under root. So this is 1 squared minus that. So it becomes the sum of 2 squares. But I can go ahead and open this and expand it the more. So I have to get cos y first. Cos y is equal to, this is, the LCM is 5 plus 3 cos everything squared. So I will have 5 plus 3 cos x everything squared. Then minus 3 plus 5 cos x everything squared divided by 5 plus 3 cos x everything squared. Then I take root. Okay, so it is under root. I will have cos y equal to, now I need to open this. So if I open this, this becomes 25 plus 2 times 5 times 3 cos x. So that will be 15 times 2, that will be 30 cos x, then plus 9 cos squared x, then minus. I also square this, that will be 9 squared, then minus, of course, of this negative, I will put a minus 3 times that. So it will also be 30 cos x, then plus. Now this will be 25 cos squared x. Now divide everything out of 5 plus 3 cos x. But remember, I can take square root of this and leave this one under square root. Okay, so we move. Cos y, therefore, is equal to, now, if I simplify this, I find this is 9 cos squared x. 9 cos squared x, I had it here. This was 3 squared, which was, okay, this is first of all, we said this is 25 plus 30 cos x plus 9 cos squared x. Then minus 9. Then minus, we said 30 cos x. Of course, this is not there. Then plus 25 cos squared x. So if I simplify, I have 25 here, I have 9 here. I can bring it this way so that I have, first of all, 25 minus 9, that is 16. Then this 30 cos x and 30 cos x go, because they are negatives. We have a negative and a positive. So if they go, I'll remain with 16 plus. Then this is 9 cos squared x plus 25 cos squared x. What will this be? Remember, this is also a minus. So this will be minus also 16 cos squared x. Everything under I mean over 3 cos x. Now I still have to take root because it is still existing. This becomes 16 times 1 minus cos squared x, and this is root. So I can factorize out the 16 because it is common here, and also make this 1 minus cos squared x. So everything divided by 5 plus 3 cos x. So if I proceed, I will have cos y. Cos y will be now root of 16 times root of 1 minus cos squared x divided by 5 plus 3 cos. What will this be? This is 4 because square root of 16 is 4. Then times, we know this one is also the same as sine squared. Actually, this is sine because we said if cos squared, if cos y is equal to 1 minus sine squared y, everything under root, then this is the same thing. We can introduce it here. So this becomes square root of 1 minus cos squared x will be 4, will actually be sine x. So multiply by the square root of 16, this becomes 4 sine x. So divided by 5 plus 3 cos. So now we remember our expression here. We had dy dx equal to negative 16x divided by 5 plus 3 cos squared x, then times 1 out of cos y. So what does that mean? We need to get dy dx at the end of the day. So dy dx is equal to, we are saying this is negative 16 sine x divided by 5 plus 3 cos x squared. So times 1 out of cos y, and 1 out of cos y is the reciprocal of this expression, which is now 5 plus 3 cos x divided by 4 sine x. So this will be 5 plus 3 cos x divided by 4 sine x. What does this mean? This will go with that, so that we have 16 divided by 4, that will be 4. Sine and sine will go. This square will go with the whole of this, so that we have negative 4 divided by 5 plus 3. So dy dx will be negative 4 divided by 5 plus 3 cos x. So this is the wanted expression, and this is as required. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next lecture.